This is one of the most real, straightforward, honest questions we can ever ask. Sometimes, because we are living in a religious culture, growing up in a Christian home, sometimes that question is not even allowed. We are told, do not question God. We are told, do not doubt God. But if that is the case, Psalm 10 verse 1 wouldn't even be in the Bible. If there is no room for questioning God, if there is no room for, asking God why, then this wouldn't even be here. But we have this verse, we have this passage, and we have this connection. The part of the recipe of helplessness is the sense, is the feeling that God feels far during troubled times. As a pastor, or even as a friend, and I'm sure you've experienced it even if you're not a pastor, sometimes you listen to somebody going through tough times and they're opening their hearts up to you, and then you want to be able to comfort them. And in a religious setting, especially if the other person is Christian and you're a Christian as well, you tend to want to offer them the presence of God. You want to remind them that God loves them. And of course, all that is done with good intentions. But what we don't realize sometimes is, to some people, that feels very far from their experience. And we have to be able to allow that. We have to be able to sense that. We have to be able to connect with that. And that's why, whether you're someone going through the trouble, or whether you're someone who is sort of the indirect receiver of the trouble because someone is confiding with you, we have to recognize that sometimes it's not so easy, it's not so automatic for people to have a clear sense of God's presence. And in troubled times, sometimes the opposite is what feels real to the person. Rather than God feeling near, he feels so far. Rather than God caring, he feels absent. And so we have to be discerning. We have to be honest. We have to be open to this dynamic.